Hi, welcome to Ray's Toolbox. Today we're going to put a starter in a Ford Bronco Sport, a 2003 model. This comes from StartX. It's a simple plug-and-play system. It's really easy to install. Let me show you how we did that. In the box we have a remote starter, some zip ties to fasten it up with. We have a dash removal tool, which come in handy, and we have a wiring harness. We no longer have to cut and splice wires. Just look for this diagnostic plug under the lower left part of the dash on the driver's side. I wanted to tie this unit up under the back of the dash so it's tucked up out of the way. So to gain access, first I remove the side panel. The panel below the steering wheel is a split panel, so we just needed to take off the left side. The lights was fastened to that, so after that panel come off, you can unplug the lights and just set that out of the way. Behind that panel is the diagnostic plug. This is what it looks like on most vehicles. All we have to do is unplug the wiring harness from the back of this and plug the module harness between those connections. That's the only wiring into the vehicle that we have to do. To get this module synced into the car, we hold a button on the side of it while you plug in the black wires to the connector on it. We're going to keep holding in on that button. The lights on it will flash, alternate back and forth. We're waiting for a solid blue light to come on momentarily. When that happens, just release the button on the side and plug in the white wire into the module. Next, we want to turn the ignition on. Do not hit the brake. We do not want to start the car, but just turn the ignition on. We should have a red and yellow light that comes on. We're going to wait 45 seconds for the blue light to start flashing, and then we're going to turn the ignition off. Turn the ignition back on. The yellow light should come on. We're going to wait 5 seconds, and then we're going to shut the ignition switch off again. It's ready to go, and we use the same key fob that comes with the car, so that's really handy, nothing extra to program. So let's shut the doors. Lock, unlock, lock. There's a push start. Like that. Cool. Now to shut it off, there's a couple of things you can do. It says you can hit lock, unlock, lock, but they say it's not totally shut off unless your foot hits the brake.
Okay.
So, just an FYI. So, let's go ahead and hit the brake. And now we can zip tie everything back.
The lights went off in the back, yeah. Everything works, so I'm going to zip tie the module and the wiring harness up back behind the dash, up out of the way. After that's finished, we can put the panels back on. Remember to hook the lights back up. Snap on the side panel and get the door trim put back into place. So, under the dash, we still have access to our port, and the wires are all tucked up nice and neat under the dash. Just want to start it. After it starts, unlock the door. Hit the start button before you hit the brake. Ready to go.
That's how simple it is to install a remote starter. I like that it uses the key fob that came with the car. I hope you enjoyed the video, maybe learned how easy it is. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that button below, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.